Hi guys, it's Vianna here again, and it's Puzzle Pirates again. So I just thought I'd let you know I was just in here for a couple of minutes, and I've moved where I was actually based. Usually you get a house when you first get into the game, but I've moved islands, so I haven't got a house. So I'm going to get a shack, just a little shack. Which is the lowest one, but I need 1,250 pieces of 8 to get that, so I am going to have to do some work for that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down, and you can forage with a crew. I'm going to apply, and hopefully, there we go, I can accept that. You don't get a lot of money for foraging, but it's something quick and easy I can show you. So you click on the ship's hold, you click on forage for commodities, and that brings you to the foraging puzzles. You basically right click and left click, as you see, to move the pieces around until you get a box. You have to get that box to the bottom. It's as simple as that. So you try and do it and as less moves as you can, and you get things like this: dig straight down, which you can either right click or left click on that and it does the same thing. The biggest problem I find out with this puzzle is getting stuck, which you don't really on these smaller boxes, but hopefully, there we go. You get large crates which take up 2, and it's fine if it's in the middle, but if it's on the edge, you can sometimes get stuck. Like this. See, it was so nice for it to demonstrate the point for me. That's an annoying thing. Right, so like that. I'm now stuck because of that stupid little crate. But usually what I do is I clear that side first. And then hope you get a coconut. The coconut basically moves everything over one, which means you can clear the crate a little bit easier. Oops. This is not one of my best puzzles, but it is, I quite like it. It's easy to do. I was going to say it's quite hard to bosh up, but I probably, no, I got a 5, that's okay. And you can basically keep on playing this until it tells you you've got no labour. If you don't notice that the notification that you've got no labour left, you'll know as soon as you go into the puzzle and the crates start coming down and they're empty. That means you can't produce any more labour. You can still play the puzzle, but you don't get paid for it. So it's, if you're working on your stats, it is quite good, because it means that you're not confined to just a few hours. Well, a few minutes in the game, few hours on the... In real life, it's just a few minutes. I don't think I could do this for hours. Although saying that, I have sat and sailed for hours, so maybe I could. Oh, a machete. Right, these are quite good because these go sideways. You right click to make it go right, like that. You would left click to make it go left. And if you can hear the phone in the background, please ignore it, because that's what I'm going to do. But as you see, those ants do eat everything, and it's quite handy if you get them in the right place, but usually I can't. I'm not very good at the lateral thinking to get it in the right place. So this basically the foraging puzzle. I'm going to keep on playing it until I use up my labour. Which won't be that far away because you don't get a lot of labour. But if you hadn't guessed, most of the puzzles are very similar. And I'm running out of things to say while I'm foraging. It's not really... It's one of those puzzles that are really self-explanatory. So there you go. Now it says you've used the rest of your labour, but you foraged those, and then you just dismiss. When I've come aboard, they've given me a like a temp job in the crew. So what I can do is I can go home, which will take me to my home island, and then just leave the crew. You can stay in the crew, but when you log back in, you won't be part of the crew anymore unless you're given a permanent job, which some crews automatically say, do you want a job, do you want a job? Others are very selective. I tend to edge towards the selective ones. But I don't think I'll join a crew for this, unless one of my subscribers invites me, of course, then I might. As you can see also at the bottom, my standing and foraging went up. So now if I go onto here, go down, there you go. I'm now distinguished and a neophyte. How many people have said that's not how you pronounce that? Basically the next step up. It's not something you really need in foraging. It just means that you get the harder crates sooner, which means you'll be able to get a treasure crate, which I've never got in foraging that way. I have got through foraging on an island during a mission, which I'm sure at some point I'll do on here. But that's foraging. If you like this video, please subscribe, watch my other videos, and I will catch you later.